Hey everyone, I'm back at South Park Golf Course, teeing off first thing in the morning. I start off with a good ball down the right side, and that's a step in the right direction, as I'm working out the terrible tee balls I was having the last time out. My wedge finds the green, but leaves a long look for birdie, but I leave that short and clean up the par. We've seen a lot of rain recently, and I'm happy with a tee ball down the right side on a day that is cart path only. Sitting in the rough, I take an extra club in the wet conditions, but flushing it, the ball carries to the back fringe. The putt from the fringe comes off terrible and leaves a lot of work left for par, before I miss the par, leaving it short. On the par 5, I hit a great tee ball up the right side, where there's a speed slot, but it's not very fast in today's conditions. I hit 3-wood, trying to get home in 2, but I catch it a bit thin, coming up short. Pitching on from the upslope, I get a little hesitant with the follow through and finish on the front of the green. I roll a long lag that's good for distance, but bad on direction, as I leave a short putt to clean up for par. On hole 4, I hit a great drive, and bonus, it's right next to the cart path. I should have looked up the flag on the tee, but being blind, I hit an iron hole high on the right side. Turns out that was the wrong side, as I have a putt clear across the green. The birdie putt comes up short, but I clean up the 3-footer for par. On the second par 5, I hit a great drive that draws back to the middle of the fairway. With a great opportunity to get home in 2, I hit a thin hybrid that runs up the fairway short of the green. I get a bit strong with my third, hitting a wedge long of the flag, setting up a downhill look for birdie. I roll the putt I want, but some days they don't drop as the ball lips around the back of the hole. With a front pin on 6, I hit a solid iron, but push it right, finishing just short of the green. I get quick with my chip and knife it across the green. Before rolling a good putt from the fringe, but it misses as it breaks off right. I start hole 7 with a well-struck drive high on the face that plugs as it comes down from space. My second is below my feet, so I expect it to go right, but it stays dead straight, finishing off the left side of the green. From a downhill lie onto a downhill slope, I hit a chip on and surprise the ball runs out on the wet greens. I leave around 5 foot for par, but card a bogey as I miss the putt left. My wedge from the tee on hole 8 is a bit chunky and comes up short on the short par 3. Well below the level of the green, I hit a pitch up on, setting up a 6-footer for par. I have the putt on a great line, but it comes up short as I card my third bogey in a row. Lately, I haven't been able to avoid left on hole 9, but but this drive is hit well enough to avoid the hazard in the trees around it. A solid strike with my second, but pushed right, I'm hole high, greenside. From the long fringe, I should have chipped, but went with putter, hitting an awful putt halfway to the hole. A lengthy par putt is left, and that putt hangs on the back of the lip as we punch our ticket on the bogey train. Making the turn, I hit a toey drive, but it draws back to the left side of the fairway. My hybrid is pushed right as I fail to take advantage of another par 5 opportunity. From behind the bunker, I pitch the ball on, but it lands dead on the wet greens. I roll another good putt for birdie, but that comes up short, and tapping in for par, I get off the bogey train. On the number 1 handicap, I hit a good drive, pushed up the right side, but a ball that usually comes down hangs up in the wet rough. With a ball above my feet, I try hitting a fade, but the slope is too much, taking the ball left to number 12's tee. I have a serious decel on my wedge, chunking it short. I keep the camera rolling as it comes back to my feet, taking a bit of cart path relief before throwing it back up on the green. Give the bogey putt a solid run, but it runs past and I'm left cleaning up a double. Still thinking about the last hole, I swing way out of balance and hook it down left. I recover, hitting an iron up towards the green, but come up just short in a grass bunker, where I try and get cute and open up a wedge. I catch too much ball, sending it to the other side of the green, and coming up short with a chip back on, I leave another putt short to card a double. On the long par 3, I take 3 wood, but pull down with my hands, hitting a duck hook short left. I hit a good pitch on to a few feet, but surprise, surprise, another putt comes up short, and I card a bogey. I missed recording the tee shot on 14, but it was another duck hook left, and my second wasn't much better as I top it further up the rough. I'm able to recover with a solid iron, but pulling it to the left fringe, I have to chip up to a few feet and salvage a bogey. On the last par 3, my distance is great, but my direction is terrible as I push it to the right side. With a long lag, I'm able to putt the birdie up to 5 feet and clean up my second par on the back 9. hit a solid draw on 16 that will hold the left side in the wet conditions. Got a wedge in that I get steep on and come up just short of the front of the green. Another shot I should have chipped, but I opt for putter, only getting the ball halfway there. I proceed to leave the par putt just short, but that's been all day on these wet greens. I take the driver back, too far inside on 17, and have to push out of the shot, flipping a hook down the left. With the ball above my feet, I'm falling backwards as I hit this pop-up back into the fairway. I follow that up with a thin 3-wood that runs further up the left side. Finally making solid contact, I hit a wedge long of the pin on the back of the green. I give the par putt a solid run, but it stays up left and I tap in for bogey. As the driver's starting to get shaky, I hold on to another one, hooking it down the left. I hit a shank, dead right, up along the right cart path, before quitting on my wedge and just making the front of the green. We cap off a rough back 9 with a 3 wiggle to card an 87. As always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe to support the channel, and until next time, keep grinding on that short game.